Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. Whew. All right, let's get coloring. That's just crazy. Okay, so let me grab some markers. I hope these are the ones I used. We'll do the tree first. Yeah, I don't know if these are the ones I used. Let's try this one later. All right, this is cocoa. Yeah, maybe. So I just went like over all these lines. Let me put something under it so I don't color up my... I'm not the neatest person. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did there. Put a little dark there, although I did that one, the door lighter. EB1, I don't want that one. See, now I'm all like, bleh. I gotta relax, relax. I gotta get into the groove now. That one's gonna be dark right there. Like I used several shades in there because I wasn't sure what was gonna look right. So never be afraid to like experiment. I think that's why some people go from light to dark, because then they can fix mistakes easier. You can switch colors. So then this is the lightest, I think. No, that's EB2. I think I just did. All right, so I'm going to fill in here. What a maroon. It's funny how when I'm coloring, you know, by myself, I just like, meh, you know, whatever. But I get a little more nervous when I'm doing this in front of an audience. All right, so I just filled in more with the lighter color. And then I'm going to go back with the dark. That's the number 4. All right, so this is the darkest one again. I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to just bring that down here. Oh. And then this was the mid-tone, so that I didn't use that much. So I'm going to bring in a little bit more of that. All right, so we'll do some of that grass, and then I'll come back. But I want to grab another, and I need my scrap. Well, I guess this is going to be the scrap. All right, so this is a little bit lighter shade. So I'm going to do the door in that. And it's really a, you know, like a very light touch. Okay, then I'm going to bring in, I missed another spot. I'm going to go over it again, but I want to get in some of that grass. I never get the right side. So just like flicking a little bit of that grass. And then I'll take one shade lighter. Is that darker? Heck. That was supposed to be lighter. Alright, then we're going to go in here and cross there. And then I'm going to take a very light blue and do the window. Okay. Is Lou in here? Push the cards to, oh, okay, I'm out of it. I think I'm good now. Alright, so we're going to get some of those leaves up in here, and I actually didn't stamp too much of them. Okay, so let me get the right browns, and then I can fix that. EB, I want the EBs. EBGB. She's back in civilization. She doesn't think she talks a lot. I was watching her live yesterday. She was screaming and woo, and then she blamed it on the kid. Lou, did you figure out what that pad was? I bet you didn't. Alright, so I'm just going to blend in a little bit more of that. And then we'll come back to the tree after. She didn't answer yet, because she didn't figure out what it was I sent her. Okay. So we're going to move over to the gnomes. So I'm going to do her first because I have these greens already out here. Well, I kind of went, you were not screaming, you would never do that. Yeah, I kind of went live like twice because I was having a problem here. So look at this, I got to clean all that. That's probably why it's sticky too. So with the darkest one, I'm just coming under a little bit up there, but the rest is like where I'm putting my shadow. Then the next color the mid-tone. Yeah, I gotta clean that one because it's sticky. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's both. Oh no, it's both. Okay, and then the lighter one. Is Mia here too? They're all sticky. I think this is the one I use the most. These three greens. They're my faves. But they're not blending good because of the stickiness. Okay, where else do I want green? His outfit. So we're going to go around his beard. Oh, and I usually do the face first, and I didn't. He doesn't have a lot of face. He's faceless. Poor guy. But remember, like, you don't have to use 3 colors. You can just take your blends and coloring book style. This is really sticky. Yeah, I've never done slimline, but I want to make a few. I do want to make a few. So I'm going to grab... no, not that one. Not that one, this one. You know what? Maybe I'll only use 2 because there's really not a lot of face. So let's do him. And I'm just gonna... Oh, I left off his arms. Duh. Oh, I'll use the 3 colors in like their nose. That's what I'll do. And then this is the lighter one. Kind of blends it all together. And he's got like nothing. I'd be saying in a few minutes, oh no, I forgot their hands. So we're just going to do that mid-tone on that. But for their schnozzes, so I'm going to put like the darkest bottom, then that mid-tone, and then blend it all in with the light one. Like that. Alright. So I'm going to do her... Oh, let me finish that green. And I'm just going to use the one color right there. Let's see, do I have green anywhere else? Yes. Right here. So I'm just using the mid-tone on that. Yeah, I really hate that that didn't blend. Hate it. All right. So I'm going to grab just the lightest gray that I have, which is, that's blue gray. That's not what I want. I want ice gray. And I want to put on her apron just the lightest touch of gray to create some shadows. Then I can go ahead and do the little leaves. And the berries. So just filling in, and again, just, you know, the one color. All right, so her hair is going to be brown like the tree, but I'm only using 2 colors, so it's EB2 and EB1. And like simple, there's really not a lot to do. Like that. All right, and then we are going to do her dress. So I'm going to take the darker one. One of these days I'm going to open it right. You know what? I'm just going to do it in the one color. Maybe a little bit of shading there. Okay, and that skin tone again, I'm going to do in here in skin tone. Black. So I'm going to use a dark gray. So this is an ice gray 8. And do her shoes. No shading involved whatsoever. All right, so she's done. So now we're going to do him. So I'm going to get the light gray again, and I'm going to go every other one and just put in from the sides like that, just to give it the appearance that it's round and there's some shading. And then with the reds, dark one. I didn't mean to hit you. Okay, so you go in from the sides just like I did with the darkest. So you'll see one of the other cards that I did this in green and red because I was coloring and I went boop and colored where it was supposed to be white. So you like really can't erase red. Is it going in and out? I don't know how to turn off autofocus on a phone. I don't know how. But I wish it wouldn't keep doing that. So then you go over what you did and pull in. And then you take the lightest shade and bring it all together. Okay, so for his beard, I used Ice Gray 1, 2, and 3. So I just did him easily. It's the easiest hair I ever did. Just make lines. And then this is the Ice Gray 2. So just making, you know, like some streaks. And then fill the rest in with the light. It's raining again. Sue, did you dry out yet? She was stuck at Walmart yesterday. Okay, so we've got that. Now his feet. So I need that dark gray again for almost black because we're going to do his pants. Which then makes his shoes or socks or whatever they are kind of look funny. But that's all right. Because then I'm just going to take the red and go in here. Which one is this? Okay. This is the mid-tone I'm using as the darkest one. Yeah, I'll just use that. And then that dark gray again. I'm just going to do the toe, no shading involved. Just color it in. Okay, so for that, I did that one red also. So we're going to do it just like we did the hat. So the darkest color. Then the second one. I'm going with it. Some people like coloring everything with the fine point. Okay, and then again we're going to take that light gray, which I should have done first, because that's in case you hit the red and drag it over, but I'm being very careful. And then I'm going to take one of the yellows. It's like a gold. Actually, it is gold. GY3. And I'm just going to do that and that. And while I have it, I'm going to do the star. I really wish I could blend that. It's really annoying me. I wonder if I can just get the shine off of it. It's so sticky. I guess not. Okay. So the bow. Oh, I did that in yellow on that one. Okay. We can handle that. So I am going to shade slightly because there's really not a lot of room there. So I'm just taking the next color down and using the fine point. Don't look glue. Okay. So I do believe he's done now. So now let's take, we're going to take the 3 lightest blues, TB3. So I'm just going to bring down a little bit here. Put a little bit here and in the corner. Let me see if I, oh, it's still, you know, since I've gotten this phone, it has not done any of this. I wonder if I hit some setting when I was filming the dog or the turtle. I'm gonna have to redo this whole video to put it on YouTube. I am using Spectrum Noir illustrators. And then the lightest, which is Pearl Blue. And going over everything. Ugh. And then I went back with the darker one and put some dark into that snowflake. Straighten up, phone. I don't know if I can check any settings while I'm in here. No. All right, I'm stressing over it. Stop. Stop stressing. It is what it is. Okay. So because there's not a lot here, I'm just taking like the next color up, which is TB4 True Blue, and I'm just doing it. Doing it. And then I made like the rest of it black. But I'll use 2 colors for that because it's a little bit bigger space. So this part here, I'm going to do in the 1. Then I'm just going to come around and then come in with the lighter one. That wasn't that much lighter. I want more to show. That's a little better. Okay. Oh, see what I forgot? His arms. So again, I'm just coloring book coloring. like on things like this, don't stress over that. And then I'm just going to color in that line and bring back the light gray and just ice gray 1. And I'm just going to put a little bit of shadow, a little on the top, a little on the bottom. All right, and then his beard I'm doing in a gray brown. So I'm just doing the same thing I did before, just some lines. And then the lightest one, just go over, yeah it is, everything. Okay, so I'm going to grab the ice gray 1 and just go under his nose a little bit there. So now they're a little bit the same, but a little bit different. Okay, so he's done, she's done. Let's do the bulbs. The door handle, I can grab this brown gray and do that. All right, so I need a red. So this is the darker red. So the first one, 1, 2, and then this one. So I'm just using the 2. Oh, piece of brown again. And then blend that together with the lighter. All right, and then a blue and a blue. A blue and a blue. And then a green. Okay, and then I'm going to take that yellow and just color in lightly the tops. Why does that look weird? Okay, and then we'll fix that brown in there and a couple other spots that I see. All right, then I'm going to take a fine liner and color in that string. Now this is where, you know, if you're ever unhappy with how you inked it, you can go over lines. And some people go over everything. Not me. Just saying. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of, I think I used this one. So this is muted brown. Muted. Actually, I think I used the other one, but that's okay. Mocha. I've got so many markers here now. Mocha. I'm looking for one more. Soft brown? No. Oh yeah, soft brown. Alright, so I'm actually going to go back over these with the soft brown. So it's a little bit darker. And then, ooh, I grabbed the dark one. We want the light one. Some animal left a turd there. That's all there is to it. Turd. So I'm just making a little patch here for their cobblestone. Lighten up. Lighten up, turd. Okay, so then we're going to take those greens, green, green, I'm missing a green, oh, it's right there in front of me, and then this is all I did. So sometimes, you know, I actually draw in the grass. This time, I dotted in the grass. I did do a little coloring in a little bit. You'll catch it. Around their feet, I went a little heavier. Now you see why I could only really do one card, but I do have 3 to show you. Once you get most of it in, then it goes fast. Like the first. Oops. And those won't matter either. Like you can have as many oopsies as you want. And then again, I'm going to go a little bit heavier. And you can go back after and do more. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's hot in here. Yeah, once you get most of it, you know, like filled the first time, then the rest of it goes fast. It's like green chicken pox. And you're going to hit some of the same spots, so they're going to look, you know, fatter, and that's good too. You can go a different way. All right, and then we'll grab the lightest one. So if you notice, I'm getting like a little bit bigger. Plus it's hitting onto the other one, so it makes it look bigger. I'm actually putting a hidden message in here. Can you see it? It's like I'm writing something. Okay, so let's see if this one, did I use willow? We're gonna find out. Yep. Okay, so then I took, it's like a yellow green, and I lightly went over everything. So it did blend some of it. Like it kind of smushes it around. And here's where, like, if you really wanted to, you could, you know, flick it in. But I don't. And he's got a partially green beard. The hills are alive. Sing, Carrie. Is Carrie here? She could sing. I can't. I asked Bob yesterday if he ever gets sick of my singing, because I sing like everything. And he said no. I said that's good. Tonight I tried to break a glass. Like every once in a while I do that. I come out with a high note and say, did anything break yet? Yep. Okay. So, I'm thinking that I wanna, sometimes when I think, I scare myself. Yeah, I don't like that color. Alright, so we're gonna go back to this light one. I just want to fill in a little bit more. And I didn't want to make snow because although they're dressed, you know, Christmas, they're not really dressed for winter, so okay, I like that better. It needed a little bit more. Okay, and with that mid-tone one, the one that doesn't blend, I got an idea. Maybe. Maybe the salad one will work. I hear the rain. Oh, another thought was adding, if you add a little brown in there. So maybe I'll do, I know, if I can find it, it's out here somewhere, a little brown gray too. We'll give a little bit of shading. That's the ticket. Okay. So now for the sky, we're going to make a pie in the sky. Did I say elf or somebody else said elf? Did I say elf? Oh, yeah, Fran said it. Okay, wasn't me. Because they're gnomes, or gnomes. The blues. All right, so for the blues, I'm actually using some Copics, because I have a little collection going here. So I'm going to start with B0000. And I'm going to make some marks all over. I should try, I just made a new stencil. I should try doing that. All right, so that's the lighter one. Really, I don't know which is which of these yet. That's a darker one. So I'm just making, I hit the red. I'm making like squiggles. Squiggles, zigzags. And this is a little bit lighter than that. And then I'm going to bring back the and kind of blend it. Maybe kind of, sort of. This is what I really want to learn how to do more. So I got to take a class or send it to Mia and have her do it for me. Mia's rocking it. The lightest one is this one. So I'm just going to go, I hit the red again. So I'm not going to get myself crazy getting close to everything. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Okay. Not crazy about the, like, the outline. Okay. I think it's good enough. So we're gonna put these together. That's a lot of markers to put away. I'm just gonna throw them into a bucket down here. Again, it's blurry. It's gotta be the storms. Stop it, phone. All right, so I'm gonna back it onto a piece of Poppy Parade. Oh, look at that. Did you see me hit it? I hit the freaking phone. Okay, so this piece is 8 1/8 by 3 1/8. So we're going to glue that. Oh, there's no way I can edit this. Maybe I can. I don't know. I'll try. All right, so that's going to go on there. And then the spruce is 8 1/2 by 3 1/2. So that's going to go on there. So that one, that border I made a little bit larger. So now this is 7 3/4 by 8 7/8, and then it's scored at 3 7/8. Okay, so all we have to do is stamp the little saying, and for this one I used "You're a friend like gnome other." So let's see how good I can get this. Let's see, in one shot. Ooh. Ta-da! Alright, so I'm just going to cut it there and there. And take a scrap piece of shaded spruce. I'm going to take the larger scissors. Because it's kind of easier. Like you point your, you watch your tip, not here, to get it straighter. Okay, I even put that in the garbage, not on the floor. Oh. And then we're just going to glue this down flat. So there's this one. Here's the first one. I'm going to show you the others. Okay, so I did this one, and somewhere there's a matching envelope. Here it is. Because this was a 6x6 piece, and if you cut this at 5 by 3 3/4 right off the bat, you have that extra piece. And oh, did that get wet? Jeez Louise. And you only have to trim off just a hair. So for that one, I made an envelope. So there's that. And then here's this one, all in blues. And I use the words from the other set. And then I did this one and brought in the tree from, what's it called? In the Pines. And Season's Greetings. What was that from? That was from something. It's here somewhere. But, you know, pull your other things. And some of you have sayings from last year. I mean, use them. I think my sky came out better here. I was more sketchy. So let me put these. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta lift it all up, and I don't know. That's kind of, yeah, this is where I did the red wrong. Oh, and these, all I did was stamp the corner of the stamp and then just, you know, cut out a few of them. All right, we'll cover part of that up for the picture. That's all. Or I'll take a different one. So that's it for tonight. I hope I can edit this and get it on YouTube and cut out some of that like fuzziness. I don't know. Yeah, thanks everybody. So I will be back on Wednesday with new nails and I don't know what. You know that's my motto. It'll be something. And I'll see you all then. Thanks for joining me tonight. Good night, everybody.